How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Riffing with Jeza podcast. Welcome to another balmy day in Kuala Lumpur. So the topic, so far I haven't run out of topics, and I think once this stops being a creative process, I'll probably stop. So we'll see what happens, but this is just a kind of, the whole thing is just like this intuitive thing, blah, blah, blah. Me feeling like I want to say something, or, well, something in me says that anyway. And so the last podcast I was talking about aloneness and just how your friendship circle can change depending on the vibration and depending on the cycle that you're in. So this morning, as I said, every day I get up and no idea if I'm going to think of anything, but so far I haven't run out of things to say. And so what I thought as a follow-on from this, it's quite interesting, is that when you go through this situation where people leave your life, like just being humans the way we are, like being bonding animals, there can be this thing where you don't want them to leave, right? Even if you think it's for the greater good. And I think one thing that I thought about, that may be helpful to you, possibly, is when you're going through this thing where, okay, this person's not calling, or they're not interacting, or they're keeping their distance, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, there is a kind of it will nag at the emotional strings. And something that I sort of try to keep in my mind is that I can't demand people want to spend time with me. Like, I don't see that as my right. I can't demand that people even like me. And I've always felt this way, about this way of thinking. Like, when my daughter got a bit older, she didn't want to spend time with me. I found it sad, but I didn't want to ever make her feel guilty or whatever. I always just felt like, okay, that's her choice. You got to respect her choice. And that's how it is now. Could change at some point, maybe it never does. But at the end of the day, you have to respect people's right. And so, same as in some of these friendships that break away, you have to respect people's right to do that and choose. Because otherwise it's a contract. It's not a real friendship. And it's interesting because, there can be sort of this, this kind of feel to, or reaction to lash out at them, make them wrong. But really, like, that's about you. So any time that I kind of want to make them wrong, I think, okay, this is me feeling needy or lonely or disappointed, or I had expectations. But loss is always about you. It's always about what you want. Because if you're really putting the other person first, you won't see it that way. So one of the things to be aware of is that if you're hurt about it, or angry about it, or blaming, one thing you can look at is like, what's really going on here? And some of the time it's just you feel lonely, or you feel you want to be with someone. Like, it's about your needs. It has really nothing to do with them. So this is just a sort of a quick, small idea that I wanted to talk about today, which is really, if other people are exiting your life situation, like, it's to bless them and let them do that, for starters. But any of the nagging emotions, like, just being careful you don't put that onto them. Because is this about blaming them, or is this really about, I feel lonely. I want something out of it. I expect these people to behave in the way I want, that fulfills my needs. So I think getting really clear on why you feel that way instead of projecting outwards can be helpful. Because if we keep projecting outwards, all that happens is we don't learn anything, and we're just caught in endless rinse repeat cycles. And then life is just endless sort of frustration and sort of listlessness. You know, so as I said, this is just going to be a short one today. But, you know, as I said, it's about when other people leave in my situation, what emotion can I own in myself as opposed to putting it back on them. So let's do a quick meditation on that. So let's just go for a bit of tree canopy. So breathing into the body. So these times that I might feel alone or might feel anger or resentment to other people, can I have a look at now what's really going on? Like, what's really the emotion in me? You know, so if, for example, it's hurt, can I let myself feel hurt? Can I make it okay to feel hurt? And can I let go of needing approval from others? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? Can I let go of needing others to like me? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? And can I give some approval to myself? You know, just saying, you know, I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And often in these situations, entanglements, beneath it is judgment of the self for something I did wrong. So can I let go of judging myself? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? Can I let go of thinking I made a mistake? Can I let go some more? And some more? And can I let go of blaming everyone, them and myself? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? And how would it be if this moment is okay and this moment is right as it is? And can I make it okay? And some more. And some more. Notice how the body quietens and the mind quietens. When we drop the blame and address the emotion that's in us, whatever that is. Usually with relationships, it's triggering a lack of approval in ourselves. Initially we're projected out, but really it's a lack of approval in us. It's the first step, is just, can I let go of criticising myself? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? Can I let go of making this situation wrong? Can I let go some more? Can I let go some more? Can I let go of trying to understand it? Can I let go some more? And I let go some more. And just let myself be with the emotions as I breathe. Not trying to fix. Just allowing it to be. Maybe I don't need to understand it in this moment. Maybe it's okay to not understand. And just be with it. And sometimes the emotion is all that needs to be heard and felt and experienced without trying to fight it. Because once it's felt and experienced, then we don't need to project it outwards. And regardless of the details, the projecting outwards just cements the pain and unease. So the next time that a relationship is bothering you, come inside into the inner child world. What's my little one feeling? How are you feeling? And however they're feeling, just let yourself be with it. Without trying to fix it, without trying to solve it. That inner child just needs to be heard in the first instance. Usually once it's felt and heard, it resolves and a new insight comes through magically. But the first step is, I hear you. I hear what you're feeling. And then just take this sense of peace and this sense of allowing into your day. And if this issue comes up again, just breathe into that inner child, let yourself feel it, and just be with it.